Hi and welcome back to Unknown to Superstar. Here we go again with Karim Konate, currently 18 years old. This player has got so much potential. I am just oozing to see how great he turns out. Now please do like, subscribe and get notified of future uploads like this content, and also go and check out our Park to Legend series who we are currently with, the Gunners. Yes, let's go and see how Karim Konate turns out, shall we? Karim. RB Salzburg, they're at it again, aren't they? They love finding these youngsters and developing them on. And this one is no different. So they have brought this player in from Priisek Mimosas. And what a player they have brought in. 18 years old. He's been with the Ivory Coast team for quite a few seasons. He's had 3 years of involvement with them, the age of 18. Not quite sure how that works out, but there was 2 seasons there where he was with them as well. So he must have been with them like at the age of 14 or something crazy. Played 1 game there for this first season. The second season with Priisek, 16 appearances, 7 goals. Absolutely fantastic. Then 22 appearances, 16 goals. And that has got the Austrian team involved to bring him to Salzburg. My goodness me, what a player they have brought in. The 5'10" Ivorian Coast international. He is already an international at 18, made 5 appearances for the Ivory Coast. He is currently rated at 1.8 to 5.4 million pounds. He needs to do a bit of weight work, 9 stone 12. He's not quite got it there yet, but he's on 1.7k a week. Now looking at his stats at the moment, strength, stamina, natural fitness, all on 12s there, balance of 12 as well, pace of 11, acceleration of 13, agility 14. He's not very good in the air with a jumping reach of 6, but then 5'10", he does look like he's going to end up being a rather quick sort of striker. Finishing of 13, dribbling of 12, technique of 12, just great all-round stats. Coming through his mentals, look, he is already so developed in these. Work rate 13, vision of 12, determination of 14s, bravery of 16, aggression of 15. Could be a little bit of a hothead now and again. We'll wait and see. The one that really excites me, 18-year-old with off the ball of 12. I think that's going to be so good. Now looking at him, he's a striker. He's level-headed with the media handling. His personality is balanced. I could do with getting him off that a little bit maybe. Very right-footed, but fairly strong on that left foot as well. Now you could get him out of Salzburg for £3.5 million. Current ability of 108, potential ability of 168. Now this is on the winter update, and my word, this lad really has got the potential to be an absolute firecracker wonderkid. I say firecracker because he got that temperament of 19. Yeah. Maybe a bit of a hothead, this lad. We'll have to wait and see how he gets on. But sportsmanship, important matches, consistency, got controversy of 3. So, yeah, we'll see. Pressure maybe down a little bit, but ambition of 12. I think that this lad could be moving on from Salzburg, but we'll have to wait and see where he ends up. But what we do at this channel, we move on 7 years. We don't do the 5 years like normal, and we certainly do not force him to move. He will be where he develops and where Salzburg with the AI move him on to. So let's have a look what happens in 7 years' time. Karim, I am shocked. He's still at Salzburg. I didn't see that coming, I've got to be honest. I thought he would have been moving on by now, but at the age of 25, he's now on £21,000 a week, played 26 times for the international team, so made 21 more appearances, scoring 13 goals. Currently 8.2 to £25 million range. He didn't go in the gym, he's still 9 stone 12, it's a bit surprising. But looking at his stats, my goodness me, has he developed. Acceleration of 16, agility of 17, balance of 15, natural fitness 13, pace 13, stamina of 16 and strength of 15. He is a real little pocket rocket. Goodness me, look at these mentals. It is absolutely unbelievable going down through these. Off the ball of 15, he really can move around that pitch beautifully for you. Finishing of 14s, technique of 13, even heading of 13, long shots of 13. So he's a little pocket rocket like we said before. Looking at him now, he's now a fairly determined. So he's come off that balanced. Thank goodness for that. His polygon probably could do with a little bit more in areas, but then defending and aerially, you don't need that all the time. He is just a quick 5'10" striker at the end of the day. Temperament of 19. Consistency of 15. That's gone up quite a bit. He is 142 of his 168 potential. It would cost you £16.5 million to get him out of Salzburg. He hasn't quite developed on fully, and that's what we say at this channel. It's not about looking at him as an absolute superstar. It's how the AI develops him. Will he be developed to his full potential at Salzburg? Currently not. So that's quite interesting in itself. But it's just so good to see that even though Salzburg in real life are this wonder team that develops the players on, they do need to move then to develop the rest of their game to get it to their full potential. Where with Karim, he hasn't done that. But my goodness me, what on earth would he look like with that extra 26 on top of him? Because he is fantastic, as he is, in my eyes. Career stats, how has he done? First couple of seasons, not played any football. Then he's played one game, so Salzburg haven't been using him. This is very interesting in itself. No games there, 5 games the following season on a 6.65. Then they finally started playing him, and he is banging the goals in. 19 appearances, 10 goals. Nearly a goal a game. Absolutely unbelievable. 2 assists, a 7.11. Then the following season, 19 games, 10 goals, 1 player of the match, a 6.98. Now, has there been any cards in the games he's played? No. 2 yellows there. Look, no yellows or red in that season. And then he's had 1 more game, 1 goal, a 7.2 in that first. So he's already started his first season back with Salzburg. Obviously, some leagues do start and finish earlier and later than others. Looking at his polygon, yeah, like we said, it does need to develop slightly in other areas. He is trained at club with Salzburg and Priisek, so that's always a good little thing as well. Loads of international appearances, loads of goals. That is great to see. But what will this lad look like in another 5 years' time? He will be 30 years old then. He would have had his career. Will he develop on a little bit more? Because it is a bit of an old wives' tale that once they hit 24, that's it. They still do develop. And let's go and have a look how he gets on. Well, as we can see, Karim has moved club. He's now in the pink of Clermont Foot. Now, this is an interesting one because, as we said earlier on, will he develop? I would say he has. £105,000 a week. He's now in the estimated value of £40 to £119 million for the 30-year-old Ivorian. 81 appearances for Ivory Coast, scoring 60 goals. He is an absolute goal machine for Ivory Coast. This is absolutely unbelievable. And looking at his stats, finishing now of 16, he has developed on. Technique of 14, that's gone up. First touch 14, that's gone up. Coming through his mentals, they've all gone mental as well. Look, 16s for concentration, decisions and off the ball have all grown. Stamina, now 16, that's gone up. His pace is now 15, that is improved as well. Agility and balance have all grown. 18s and 17s, he is so good. He's also developed some traits. Likes to beat the offside trap, knocks the ball past opponents. So that has been developed as well. So that is great news. Consistency now of 18. And as we said, current ability. It was 142. It's now 155. He has grown into a bigger player over the last 5 years between 25 and 30 years old. Like I said, it does happen. And there is the proof. He is just unbelievable. Look at this. If you wanted to get him out of Clermont, it's going to cost you £79 million. And how has he got to be at Clermont? So he was in that season where he scored 1 goal, 1 game. He only played 5 and scored 2. So I'm guessing he did. There we go. He went to La Liga 1 for £26 million. And wow, 30 appearances, 15 goals. Look at this. 4 assists, 1 player of the match, a 7.02. 2. In this season, he scored 11 goals from 16 appearances for the international team as well. The following season, 29 appearances, 11 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the matches, a 6.98. The following season, this is his best return so far. 33 games, 17 goals, 3 assists, 2 player of the matches, a 7.04. And then we're up to the current season. That is absolutely and utterly unbelievable. The boy is just a natural, everything he does. And looking at him, you will have a great player if you can get this lad out of Salzburg early doors. And I would say you would need to, because you want him to develop on and try and hit that 168 potential, because he has languished a little bit with Salzburg, where he could have developed a bit better if he was with a real manager or at a better club maybe. Well, I hope you have enjoyed Karim Konate, because to me, he is a real pocket rocket, an absolute superstar player. One of those ones that comes from unknown to superstar. We'll see you next time out. Goodbye.